Some of you that have watched the video that I did earlier today, you know that we're talking about the fact that China came out and said that all the countries that will work with United States of America to impose tariff onto China, China will retaliate back even to those countries, which is something that obviously I said it is a warning, or it was a warning to all the countries, including our very own South Africa. But they're looking at the way things are going between China and South Africa. I said I don't see South Africa siding with the US and not with China, because we've been benefiting a lot from the two-way trade between the US and China. But there's been breaking news, guys. There is a country that has chosen to stand with the United States of America and imposing tariffs onto China. And this country is not only just a country, but it is a country that is in BRICS. It is a BRIC nation. It is a BRICS country, and the country goes by the name of India. India just imposed 12% onto all the steel that comes from China into India. They are saying China is giving them cheap steel, and they want to try to reduce that. This is something that is not good, guys. And I mean, just this afternoon we were talking about the fact that China said it will retaliate on all the countries that impose tariffs onto China, especially during this time. I think if India had a problem with China or with the steel that comes from China, they should have chosen another date to solve this issue and not want to come in the mix right now where the US and China are fighting. They should have selected another time or another date, not this time, because this looks like India is siding with the United States of America. I mean, personally, on Friday, when I read that the Vice President of the United States of America was planning a visit to India today, on Monday, which, by the way, he just arrived, I knew something was fishy, man. BRICS nation, can they really trust India after this? It's a big question that remains with a big question mark to say, can India be trusted as a BRICS partner? But anyways, I'm not here to discuss that. All I'm here to discuss is that India chose to stand with America, or the United States of America, because last week you know that United States of America said that they want to use other countries to fight China. So other countries that were previously imposed with tariffs are going to be forced by the United States of America to impose tariffs onto China. And seeing India imposing 12% of tariff onto China, I mean, I'm lost for words. But anyways, let's wait, let's see what will happen, because China has already issued a statement that said that whatever country imposes tariffs onto them, they are going to fight back. They are going to impose tariffs onto that country. And seeing India do this, I mean, they could have chosen another time. They could have chosen another date, but they decided to take or use this opportunity to fight China with tariffs. I don't know where this will take India and China's relationship, but the way it looks like for now, India is siding with the US, because there's no way they can come and impose this tariff exactly after President Trump came and said that he is intending on using the BRICS nation. He is intending on using all the other countries. He is intending on using the other countries to fight also China, and that is to impose tariff onto China. And 2-3 days later, we see China imposing 12% of tariff into China. This is not good, man. But again, where this puts China and India trade, yeah, we don't know. But also it compromises, I suppose, BRICS, because BRICS nations, I suppose they are supposed to be together. But it looks like India is that country where they want to play it safe. They are neither hot nor cold. They are just in between. They are neither with the US or China or with the BRICS, but they are just in between. And you will know that one of the things that Trump's wish to achieve is to break apart BRICS, right? That's his objective, that's his mission, because BRICS, you know that they intend on having their own currency and dethrone the dollar, and Trump does not want that, right? That is why he was saying early this year that he wants every BRIC nation to sign or to write down that they are not going to form a BRICS currency to dethrone the mighty dollar, right? So it has been back and forth, man. It has been back and forth. But seeing India striking like this, it is something that, of course, it's quite a shock to so many people, I must say. It looks like there have been talks between the US and India in the background, which is why even the vice president of the US is in India right now as I'm talking. There is more deals, there's more things that could be said in the background, things that we don't even know. That's things that might not be even be published, but China right now, they might retaliate back onto India. We don't know what India is doing behind closed doors with the US. We don't know even the primary objective of the vice president of obviously the US going to India. We don't know what that visit is all about, but I can tell you, India has already decided, India has already chosen a side, and yeah, it's bad. And one has to wonder which country can be next to impose tariffs onto China. But I personally, I still stand with the fact that not many countries will do what India just did onto China, because there's a lot that countries all over the world are benefiting from China. I mean, if you look into the very same steel that is making India to punish China, China, it is the biggest steel exporter. In fact, if you have a look there, you'll notice that globally 43.6% of steel that is exported, it comes from China, right? And followed by Japan, followed by South Korea, Germany, Italy, Brazil, Vietnam, then India at 4.7%. China exports 43.6% of steel globally, and India hitting China with this tariff, it's something that is not good. And these are the figures of the first half that came just in the first half of 2023, which is something that, yeah, man, you can see what this this will what India is trying to do. But obviously, like I said, if they had issues with the steel or with the exports of steel they are getting from China, they should have used another time, not this time, to try to talk with China. I mean, after all, this China and India, they are part of BRICS, man. And if these two countries in BRICS are fighting already, or there's no peace, or they are not in the same page, yeah, then it's not a good thing, right, to the entire BRICS organization or to the entire BRICS partnership. But anyways, let's wait, let's see what happens. I just thought I'd come and give you this quick updates to say that, look, China has been hit with a tariff from India this time of 12% on all of the steel that they export into India. Tell me what you think about this. I'll see you on the next one. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. God bless you all.